Ah, there you are at last.
A very good morning to you. I'm sorry that we are running half an hour late due to a few technical issues.
It's Tuesday, the 4th of April, 2017. Welcome along to today's United Kingdom tour, boys and girls. We're looking around at the front now. In the studio with me today is best friend Ron, and I'm already quite stressed out because it's taken us an hour. There was
Not guilty.
A little... For some reason, I can't see what we're doing on the big computer in front of me when it says it's connecting. But when I did a little test, like we waited hours later, and we did a little test and then it worked.
Not guilty.
So it's here now. And that's it. Good morning to you. Let's say hello to the early people. These are all the people here that are with us.
So first of all, I'd like to take this opportunity.
First
of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to say it wasn't my fault.
No, I thought you were going to say I'm taking this
and
opportunity.
I'm also going to take this opportunity
of thanking Chris for allowing me to come up here as a privilege to speak to our millions of viewers and listeners all over the world.
For all the times that I've never really been and done this, I am actually quite grateful that you've let me do it.
Thank you. That is all we wanted to say. Checks and postal orders are acceptable.
Anyway, back to me. So, hello Scott Miles. Hello Danny Davis. Hello Rod Brown. Hello Adam. Good morning. How are you? Hello Gustav.
Gustav says, what a good night last night. Another sensational night of big-time entertainment from TV personality Chris Reardon. Gustav. Now, do you remember Gustav?
No.
He was in the hospital when you were in Chelsea.
Was he the one opposite who had the big bollock?
Now, this is a family programme, dear. We don't do swear words or anything
Mark,
like that.
Hello,
you
Mark.
will be cut off.
Hello, Tanya. Hello, Carl. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Ben. Anyone else?
Is that how you do it?
I don't know. Is it? I'd like a bit of love. Give me a bit of love.
You haven't given them any. All you've done is done a name because, we didn't register at school.
Okay, so can we have a little bit of love?
Oh dear.
Good morning. Good morning, Mark Spark Live Recording. Good morning, Gustav. Adam, my darling. Good morning, Rod. I do like a bit of Rod.
This is working too well, lovely,
Why?
so far.
But I've got hearts. Hearts, look, hearts.
Yeah, but the hearts...
They're for me.
Well, yesterday, boys and girls, another nice night at Central Station, which you were invited to. Once a day, you didn't come down. You brought your mum once, didn't you?
Oh, God, yeah.
That was quite... What do you mean, oh, God?
Yeah, she ended up trying to drag a 7-foot tranny into my BMW.
Well, she makes friends and that, doesn't she?
Wasn't that the tranny that you took home that night?
No, I don't do those things, dear. This is a family show. Now, be very careful with what you say.
I'm not saying... I didn't say anything rude. Was anything rude said there?
Family show. Remember that, darling.
Family.
Anyway, we're here today. Ron's here today to talk about his recent trip to New York, boys and girls. New York, New York. Da 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 da.
So can we have the thing going now?
Well, yes, I'm going to put that on there. You'll see some little pictures going around. Hopefully at the bottom there, in between the middle of. Oh, you moved, didn't you?
But that's right. But don't worry. But first of all, let me start by showing off.
Okay.
Show
the tattoo.
Take off my.
Now you've just been to New York. When did you go?
I came back last Thursday. I had a tattoo done. How am I going to do this?
You're looking on that one up there. That one up there.
I have an apple which says. Oh, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to go. Oh, they can't see it, can they?
Oh no, I haven't started recording.
Oh
no, that doesn't matter. We use the one that goes straight to YouTube.
Anyway, so I've got this tattoo of an apple with NYC written on it because me and my mother, who's 70, decided that she wanted a tattoo as well, which is very good. What are you laughing at?
No, it's your comment earlier that has created terrible unhappiness with the millions of people watching.
What do you mean
today.
terrible unhappiness?
Terrible unhappiness.
Why have I caused unhappiness? Tell me.
Anyway, carry on. Tell us about that.
I don't want to be causing unhappiness. I'm supposed to be on here.
People say to me, why don't you do a show with someone?
Oh. Well, you are doing a show with me.
Anyway, get on with it then, dear.
There's a motion at my front door.
Put the phone away, for Christ's sake, dear.
There's a motion at my front door.
Oh, well, do you want to see what it is?
Shall we?
Because he's got the same bell as me. You know that ring?
No, sorry.
Ring bell
You've
thing.
got the same bell as me.
I bought you that and then I bought myself
one. Why have we
one
frozen
as well.
on there?
That's what happens on there. That's just.
Well, I just want to know what's going on because I don't want it to be,
God,
you
this
know.
is awful. Oh my God! Look, Elaine. Who is that gorgeous creature next to you? That will be
thank you.
That will be
thank
my
you.
plant.
Oh, it's the postman.
That'll be my plant.
It's my postman.
Oh, quickly show them the postman. Look, there's the postman.
There's a postman
Delivering letters to.
So yes, my trip to
We love
New
it,
York.
dear. We love it.
So can we start with the thing?
Yeah, you'll have some little pictures going around at the bottom of the screen there, boys and girls.
We was
if
very
you're watching
lucky.
on Periscope, I have to tell you. Actually, I'll start that again in a minute. Are they going too quickly for you?
No.
They're very fast, aren't they?
Well,
no,
because they're just like people would ask questions and they can call in.
If you're watching on Periscope, you can't see the pictures. You're much better to watch on Facebook Live, boys and girls. If you go to facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK, pick up the stream from there. Okay, so it's on now. If you're watching on Periscope, you're better to go on Facebook Live. Facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK. All right. So hang on, let's just start those pictures off again. And they'll appear in the middle of us. So they're in the right place. So that'll do. So tell us about these pictures.
That was an SU.
Oh, that's far too fast, isn't it?
Let's switch them off. Let's switch them off. Don't worry. So it was fantastic. So we was very lucky enough.
There you go. No, they
we
are
managed
slow
to
now.
fly. We flew with Virgin. We flew upper class there and back, which was very, very nice. Lay flat beds. The clubhouse. I had a haircut and had a massage. Dinner.
Talk to them, not me,
dear. A few glasses
dear.
of champagne. It was very, very nice. Flight was fantastic. Had a little sleep, little lay flat bed, a little sleep, which was very nice. And then we touched down in JFK. And as we walked out of the airport doors, the cold hit me. I felt physical pain in my face.
I told you, didn't I? It's the coldest
I've
place in the
never,
world.
Ever
You're sitting very close to me. I don't know if I like the physical contact. That was 27 years ago,
Stop
love.
touching me with your toes.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's right. You have to bring it up that you was once with me because somebody called me gorgeous.
The crap you come out with. Get on with it.
So yeah, and so we managed to get to the car. $6 for a trolley for our luggage.
What's that? £4?
$6, yeah.
£5, blimey.
To get a trolley for your luggage.
Well, have you got cases on wheels?
And I don't carry my own luggage.
No wheels on your cases?
Yes, but you need to put them on the thing. But anyway,
how much did you have with you?
We had 6 cases.
What, for how many people?
2.
For how long a holiday?
8 days.
My God, what did you need to take with yourself, for God's sake? Anyway, carry on.
But when we got to the hotel, it was amazing. We stayed in a hotel called the Gansevoort. Have a look, Gansevoort Park Avenue, 420 Park Avenue South. Absolutely stunning hotel. We was on the top floor on the penthouse. And above us was a roof garden, which was very, very nice, where they'd done food.
Was Barry Manilow there?
No, it's not that sort of hotel. This is a boutique.
He'd be much more higher hotel, wouldn't he? He'd hire a floor, wouldn't he? Like what's that place in London? The Mandarin, the Oriental.
The Mandarin.
Is it the Oriental?
The Mandarin Oriental.
Why is it called Oriental? It's not run by Chinese people, is it?
Don't know. It's just the name of it.
Okay, carry on.
Yeah, and it was very nice. And my mum and the rest of the family, they were staying in a hotel which was a little bit less than ours. It actually it was a
Was
bit
it
like
a travel lodge?
No, it was called the Pennsylvania, and it was a bit like
Pennsylvania 6-5.
No. Listen, it was like out of The Shining. Like I walked down the corridor, and it was like you could hear the bike squeaking behind you.
Can I get a knife from the kitchen and we reenact that scene now?
No, let's not, because you've done that earlier. You dragged a knife down my arm. So, yeah, we had a great time. So the first thing, obviously, my mum wanted to do was find out where to get tattoos. Now, my mum's 70, and she's got this thing about having tattoos done, which is marvellous for a woman of her age.
What do you mean marvellous for a woman her age? Hope she's not watching that.
Well,
how can you talk about your mother like that, dear?
It's fantastic because she's 70 and she's out drinking and getting tattoos and having great fun.
She might not want people to know she's 70.
Oh, she don't care.
It's like you lying about your age all the time.
I don't lie about my age. I'm 28.
Exactly. See, there you go again.
Anyway,
44 he is. 45 this year.
We walked into the lobby of the hotel, and above us was 3 huge pink chandeliers. Pink.
I thought you said pig chandeliers then.
And there was a big open
There's a
fireplace.
picture of those on there somewhere.
There's mummy's tattoo. Look, it's like a postage stamp, and it was marvellous. And the hotel was nice, and the staff was nice. I'm not surprised at the amount of money it cost us.
How much was it then?
How much did it come to?
Yeah,
£3,000.
God.
But that's what we like. Anyway, so we've done all the trips and stuff. We went to see the Statue of Liberty. Now look at that picture. Isn't that
You're
marvellous?
very close to it there, aren't you?
Well, what I did, there was some glass things, and I got the reflection of the sun actually on her face.
So is the Statue of Liberty, because I don't think it was when I was there, is the actual statue encased in glass?
No, but there's lights.
Things?
There's lights that light it up. So I caught the sun reflecting off of those lights, hitting that in the way that it did.
So there isn't glass in between the statue and you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
well,
very, very,
I'll
very.
come round again.
And then there was
Should have
the
put some more
M&M man.
pictures on here. Really,
well, I did send you quite a few.
Yes.
Yeah, I did send you quite a few. Times Square, they was advertising Beauty and the Beast, which I still haven't seen.
Of time. Can I just let you down a little bit with that?
No, you can't. Cause I don't want to know.
No. You know that iconic line? Off to the cupboard with you now, Chip. You know that iconic line?
Yeah.
It's not in there. That bit isn't in there.
Why is it not in there?
I don't know. You will see that. What time are you back tonight?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
But,
I was saying,
doesn't Andy want to watch it?
Statue of Liberty was amazing. It's a lot smaller than what people think. You see it in the films and you think that it's really large. I mean, I could have probably fitted it in one of my suitcases, seeing as we was allowed 180 kilos to bring home luggage. I think she would have fitted.
What? The Statue of Liberty?
Statue of Liberty.
You can't go round stealing people's statues. Hope my Mary and Joseph are downstairs still in my living room.
What would I want with Mary and Joseph?
Do some messages. Some messages coming up
here.
here.
What messages? Right,
just a second. Where were we now?
Right,
there we are. Elaine. There we are.
Could you introduce him, please? So who is this?
I did introduce him, Elaine. Ronnie. Best friend Ronnie.
Best friend Ronnie of over 25 years. Why does Ron wear that brass thing? Oh, it's my body brace. I have to wear a body brace because I have a rupture in my spine. So it's because I'm not very well. What else we got? Elaine.
She must have seen the
M&Ms. Oh, well, that was amazing.
M&Ms.
They had a huge TV screen and they had all these different things going on with the M&Ms climbing up the Empire State Building. It was a bit like an advert type thing. It was very, very good. It's my Carmen. Hello, my darling. I'm sorry I wasn't there Sunday. I just wasn't well enough after my procedure that I had on my arm, which I'll be telling you about later.
Carbon, what is it?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
My lovely Simon. Fantastic.
Does she actually do full shows or just?
Yeah,
karaoke?
she does. She's absolutely fantastic. She's absolutely fantastic. And one of the nicest people that you could ever come across.
I thought that when I met her the other day. Yes.
Very, very nice.
The other week. I've got the acid coming
Steve
up now.
Andrew likes S&M more. S&M, what's that?
Don't know what that
Don't
is.
know
We'll
what it
remove
is.
that
We'll
comment
remove that
in
comment.
case it's rude. And that's Kareem, very good friend of mine.
Hello, Kareem.
Kareem is in the house.
Hello. He's not really in the house. He's on the
He's
computer.
not in the house. He's on the computer. Yeah, I suppose so. Or watching us in full colour on a large screen
so,
somewhere.
Yeah. So we got chauffeur driven around in those big jeeps, which was very, very nice.
Well, we got one of those on there somewhere, haven't we?
Yeah, you'll see it.
Come around on the pictures.
And we done all the tour things. It was marvellous. We went on the free Staten Island ferry with all the common people. And will you stop touching me?
It's your leg keeps getting in my way here.
I'm uncomfortable.
I can't do that. I like to do that.
Well, I'm uncomfortable, so
You're
I'm gonna
always
put my leg
uncomfortable,
there.
aren't you?
Anyway,
moaning all the time.
Yeah, so we went on the Staten Island ferry, which was very good. And you have to be careful because there's people there, and they say, "Oh, we've got these trips for $65," and then it goes up to $125, and then all of a sudden, for 7 people, it's like $500. When you can do it for like nothing to go on the Staten ferry. You know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's very, very money over there.
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah, very much
If
so.
you've got a load of money, then you can have anything you want. If you've got nothing, you won't get anything.
Oh, no.
That's how it is
Very
over
sad.
there.
There is poverty there. We went to Queens and into Brooklyn, to where we had our tattoos
Dangerous.
done.
That's Barry Manilow was from Brooklyn, New York. You know,
Yeah.
Barry Manilow, which you have seen before.
Yeah.
You've seen before.
And that's where we had our tattoos done, and it was really nice. Now it's on that one, and I'm thinking the Flatron building. Well, it's really strange because when you go to New York, you see all these buildings and things that you've seen in films, and it's amazing because you're there, and it's so surreal. Now that lady, she was really sassy. She worked in the clubhouse.
What is sassy? What is that?
Sassy. She had a bit of sass about
Let me just see if I can get the picture that you require up.
Okay.
Rather than...
Well, anyway, she was very sassy. You know, like, she's like, "You want a little glass of champagne?" And I was like, "Well, actually, I'd like a Kia Royale." And she says, "A Kia Royale, that's with the cassis juice." And she said, "Do you want an extra large or an extra large?"
A cassis juice?
Cassis. It's like
What's
a berry.
that?
It's a type of berry.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
And it's called a Kia Royale.
Never heard of it, I'm afraid.
Oh, there's the pink chandeliers.
Right.
Which
I'm just
going
to try and see if I can bring up the actual picture that you want at the time.
Right, okay. So, yeah, anyway, when I say she was sassy...
That if I just tell you, that picture there is what people are seeing. Okay. So that's
so this lady here, she was sassy. She was fantastic. She was ever so nice. And she arranged for me to have a manicure and everything in the clubhouse. Have you been in a Virgin clubhouse?
Never been in a Virgin clubhouse.
Oh,
no.
they're 100
now, what
times
picture
better
would you
than
like
BA.
to talk about? Is that the building there?
Right, yes. That is the
let's see if I
Flatron
can bring
building.
that out. It might cover us.
Right, there's the flat note.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
That's better.
You've
I've covered
me
you
up.
now. Look at that.
Oh.
I think that's better, don't you?
So the Flatron building, that is on the corner, and it is absolutely huge, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful old building.
Can I get that over there?
Yeah.
No, it's a bit big, isn't it? No,
Yeah,
it's not going to work,
get rid
is
of
it?
it. Get rid of it.
Get
Don't
rid
worry.
of it.
Your
Just a minute.
pictures
Get rid
go
of
round
it.
and round.
Get rid of it. Removing. Gone. There we are.
So
that's that car. Oh, that's that car you was in, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's the jeeps we've got chauffeured around in.
Is that the building?
That building is the New World Trade Center,
yes.
because we went to Ground Zero, which was. It's very strange because you have all this noise and people, but there's an undertone of sadness. Of real sadness. And my mum, she got very upset and she was crying.
You can just feel it as you walk around.
You can, yeah. I mean, you've got the pools of outside with all the names on everything, but when you actually go into the museum, it's absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah, I know.
It really
I know.
is.
There was I went in that
heartbreaking.
place in the Holocaust Museum. That's just you come out there crying your eyes out.
Yeah, of
Terrible.
course you would do.
But you need to go in these places to understand what happened.
Well, yeah, of course, so that it never happens again.
There's big places all over the world, I
So,
suppose, like that. Like
Yeah.
the Imperial War Museum in London. That's a bit like that. I haven't been there for years.
I like the museums in London.
Well, we haven't been. We must go, dear.
Well, the problem is, if I take you to a museum, they might put you in a display case.
What, as an exhibit?
So what else? Now, shopping.
Yeah.
So we went on one of those Greyhound coaches, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
So we get on this Greyhound coach, and we drove, and we drove out for about an hour.
Air conditioned and toilets on there and everything.
Yeah. And we got to this place, and it was huge.
So where is this now?
But this is about an hour's drive out of New York.
Do you know where?
No.
Okay, you carry on chatting. I'll try and find it. So what's that called? Outlet stores, yeah?
And well, I bought so many clothes. I bought 2 new pairs of Ugg boots.
Is it there? Woodbury Common?
Woodbury Common, that's it.
Is that it?
Woodbury Common, yeah. And it was
know,
fantastic. And I have to tell you, if you go to New York, don't just go to the shops in New York. The Ugg boots that I bought were in Macy's for $270. They was $155. I bought a jacket which people are not going to like because it's fur. Oh. It's got a fur collar, but it's by a company called Vilibricum. Their jackets are £2,000, $250. You know, honestly, the savings was amazing.
So much cheap. Now, I wish I'd gone here when I went to New York to see it. Do you know it was 5 years ago?
I know.
I can't believe it was 5 years ago since I went to see Manilow in New York.
It was you know.
If I will go again. I wonder if
But this place was fantastic. You
there.
go there, and I mean,
I got Michael Kors.
Okay, Michael Kors. I went into Michael Kors and I bought some luggage tags for my luggage. Normally they're about £65, £14.
Hang on a minute, luggage tags.
Yes,
£65.
that's what you normally pay for.
Well, it's just a label with your name and address on.
Yes.
Well, can't you? I've got sticky labels under there. You can use those.
Why would you use those when
luggage
you can use
tags? What bloody waste of money they are. Oh, you do waste money, dear.
I don't.
You
waste
honestly
money.
do.
And
I bought something 5 years ago, and that's the last time I bought something.
Well, I nearly had an accident though. So one of my diamond rings. So I'm looking through these jumpers. Anyway, I go off and start looking at something else, and I went to one like that, and there was no diamond ring, and my heart sank. Oh,
what heart?
Sank.
What heart is there in there?
So
Look, nothing.
I followed my footsteps backwards, and I got back to the jumpers, and I started to look through the jumpers. I picked up my jumper, and it dropped out. I was so lucky. So I ended up buying,
very lucky.
I ended up buying 3 of these jumpers. No, 2 of those ones and another one.
As a sort of thank you to the shop for not stealing your diamond ring?
Yeah. And I bought socks and lots of underwear. I love Ralph Lauren socks.
Have you got some new underwear on at the moment?
I've got swimming trunks on at the moment because we're going swimming.
Have you got the new underwear in your bag? Would you like to go and get a pair of your underpants?
No, I'm actually going commando today.
Are they clean?
I'm going commando today.
Oh.
Going commando. What else? So yeah, and this place, it had eateries, and it was a wonderful day, and it was such a nice day. And to be honest with you, I mean, we budgeted ourselves £250 a day.
That's quite a lot.
Without shopping.
Oh, I'd go mad if I spent that much in a day.
And you know,
£20 maximum.
You know, and
$30 a day.
We spent a little bit over that because of my. Apparently, I'm frivolous.
Who says that?
Everybody.
Oh, I've never said. What is frivolous? What does that mean?
Spending too much money.
Well, there you go. That's it.
Well, and I did spend it.
But that's what you saved up. That you saved up.
Yeah, of course.
So there you are. Did you go on trips every day?
We went out every day. Yes. And there was one day where I got really drunk and I fell off the bar stool, and it was so funny. But you don't drink.
You're not supposed to drink.
I know, but
you've been in rehab for that.
I know, but I had a few, and I fell off this stool, and I was like a beetle. I couldn't get up again, and they was all laughing at me. It was hilarious. But you know, the nice thing is we went for St Patrick's Day. My mum got to see the parade, and that's what she wanted, and to see my mum happy made me happy. You know, and we done things and we went places that you don't. I was feeding squirrels, and this squirrel attacked me when it thought I was going to take the nuts back. It was hilarious.
Squirrels are evil.
They're not.
They are. They invaded my loft a few years ago. Have you forgotten that?
No, yeah, but
we're just coming in with a few messages. Okay. Tom Harris, he's in Chicago. We've been to Chicago, haven't we?
We had a stopover
the
in
most
Chicago.
boring airport in the world, Chicago.
Cassis is a blackcurrant. That's correct. It is a type. It's a type of berry.
Charlotte, that's now Charlotte, that's Paul's girlfriend. You know Paul?
Oh, hello,
Who
Charlotte.
does the floors?
Hello, yeah.
Paul's with us. So Charlotte's with New York is my dream.
Oh, you have to go.
We shall
but if
go
you-
one
but
day, my darling.
If you go, you have to do it properly. You have to fly upper class. You have to stay in a nice hotel and do everything.
Tell you what,
properly.
Charlotte, just take your children round to my sister, and that she'll be happy to look after them for a week, 2 weeks,
Yeah.
completely free of charge. She
Yeah.
likes doing that, my
Yeah.
sister. Matt Walker's in Australia, I think. Yes, he likes the painting behind us there, so that's nice.
Oh, I done that.
My poppy painting. Craig Wright, hello to Craig Wright today. Dino says, yes, yeah, there is a difference in the delay on the Periscope and the Facebook there. You're quite right there. And Kevin Webster's with us as well this morning.
So there was a
hello
couple of
to
other
you all,
funny
boys and
things that
girls.
I'd like to talk about as well, which was quite funny.
Yes.
So we're walking. We're walking to the Empire State Building to go up the Empire State Building.
Do I have a property there?
And this gentleman accidentally burnt my hand with his cigarette. So you've burnt my hand. You've really burnt my hand. And I went, oh, I'm really sorry.
Was
So
it
I
in
said-
America?
Yeah. So I said, oh, no problem. And as I've turned around and walked off, I don't know what happened, but I looked round and all I heard was arsehole. And
Was it? No, it was. Was it more like asshole?
no, it was arsehole because it was my mum. Apparently, as I turned around, he'd called me an arsehole, and my mum said to him, "Oh, are you calling that boy an arsehole?" And he said, "Yeah." So my mum punched him in the middle of the street because he called me an arsehole. It was hilarious. And then it turned into a big row between the two groups of people.
Oh my God.
But there was all these police, and he soon shut up. But I used the C word, and they don't like the C word
No, I
over
shouldn't
there.
think they do.
Oh, he went mad, but it was really funny. Anyway, then we went up the
What
Empire State
happened? Were
Building.
you all dragged into prison or what?
No, they walked off. They was petrified of us English people because they know that we're better.
Oh, you think you're better than everyone?
No,
That's
I
it,
don't.
dear.
I don't think I'm better than everyone.
Get on with it, dear.
Being English is it's luck.
What do you mean it's luck?
It's luck to be English is lucky.
Well, yes, it is. Yes.
Anyway, so we went up the Empire State Building, which was marvellous. And I managed to get a photo of the Empire State Building with its shadow going across.
Is that
But
on
of
there
course, every
somewhere?
time I've done it, everybody else has taken that photo. So they was all copying the photos that I was
You
doing.
think you have followers now in America?
No. The people that was
Followers.
the people that was I was in our group.
Family people.
Family people, yeah.
Oh,
we was
family.
taking I was taking photos, and they was taking the same ones because they were so good.
Oh.
I know it's terrible. I bought some Christmas decorations, as I always do when I go on
Did you get them
holiday.
from Macy's?
No. I bought those.
Did you like
in-
Macy's?
I did, but
It is a bit overrated.
it is very overrated.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
being
just
funny.
like
I
going
felt
in
much
Bentals,
more
isn't it?
much more comfortable
In John Lewis? I thought that as well. Yeah.
And funny you should talk about that because we've only got what's the date today? It's the 4th. In 26 days, it's Ronnie's day.
Yes. What day are we doing that?
We're doing
then?
the Tuesday.
We're doing it on the Tuesday. Let me just put that in my diary.
Yeah,
1 second.
it's my birthday. So, what was the weather like?
Oh, I don't know
It was
where that is.
freezing cold, Matthew. Freezing. It was absolutely freezing. They had a snowstorm, and our flight was delayed.
Is that Tuesday the 2nd? Is it?
Yeah. So our flight was delayed the first day, but Virgin were great. They gave us 18,750 air miles as compensation for changing the flight, which was very nice. Yes, I did go to the Empire State Building, Tanya. It was marvellous. Shaun, love to go to New York City and Florida and say, right, well, I've been to Florida. I went with the family. I've got another tattoo here of a minion.
Minion.
A minion. From which I had done in Florida. And San Francisco, I went with an ex-boyfriend many years ago, and we had a
Did
big
he
fight.
pay? Did he pay? Or
No,
did pay?
he paid. And we had a big fight, and I ripped up his passport, took his credit card, and went and booked myself into a big posh hotel on the 27th floor. And he forgave me and then flew me down to LA for New Year.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
And did you have another round there?
Yeah, we did, yeah. And I took his credit card and went shopping. Yeah. Anyway, younger days, you know.
Much younger.
So, okay, Welsh is better. What's
Welsh
why-
is better than English.
There's only about 3 people. That live in Wales.
Wales, la da 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 da. I'm considering buying a caravan in North Wales.
Are you?
Da, 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 da,
I want
da.
to see what else is going on. Is that it?
Well, you can't because it's got to
Right,
be
so
refreshed.
can we have a
now.
few
You've got to
calls now?
refresh it.
We've been on air for 28 minutes. So
Would you like me to open the phone line? Would
I'd
you
like
like me
the
to do that
phone
now?
lines open.
One moment, please. I'll let you even read out the number. Ready?
Okay,
There it
the
is.
telephone number 4, speaking to myself and my co-host, is 0208
Co-host?
144 3477. That's,
No, that's not-
0208
Not how you.
144 3477.
That's not actually how you say it. Would you like to know how you say it correctly, like?
Oh, there we go.
020 8144 3477. It's not flowing as you're saying it, you see. 020 8144
I don't need to flow, darling.
3477.
I don't need to flow.
So
not
call
got a
in if
bladder
you want to, boys and girls.
I've got a bladder
Lines
problem.
are open. Operators are standing by to accept your call
There's not- we're
on the
in your-
show today.
we're in your
10,000 operators are waiting in another room at this moment to put your calls through live
Where?
to this purpose-built studio in Royal
I wish I could
Berkshire.
pick up the camera
the
and show
United Kingdom Talk
If I
Television
do this,
Complex.
I can touch both walls.
020 8144 3477. If you've got Skype,
Do you
you
like
can
my
Skype
tattoos,
in.
by the way, everybody? Look,
The Skyping
my
name
lovely
is,
tattoos.
all one word, United Kingdom Talk. Chris, why don't you do more shows with other people? Right, so we'll see if anyone calls in.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't call in, they quite like to just listen to what's going on, so that's all right as well.
Okay. So,
I was going to say tips. How did you get on with tipping people? Were you all right with that, or were you a bit tight?
no. It wasn't tight. You know,
I'm very good tipping the people, very good.
No. If the
Especially that
service
boy
was
in the
good-
hairdressers.
Yeah, if the service was good, then I'd tip. There was one place we went to. We had something to eat, and we ordered some food, and there was 7 of us, and the bill come, and it said the tip, what do they call it, service charge,
Yes.
$89 or something. So I went over to the guy
For
and I
7
said to,
people?
yeah, and I said to, I'm getting lots of thumbs up here. So I'm saying, so I said to the guy, look, why is it so much? And he went to me, do you want the honest truth? He said, I earn two.
Oh, it's Danny Davis from
He said,
Welsh Wales calling in.
I earn $2 an hour.
There you go. That's all they
That's
earn.
why you do it.
Danny's on the phone from Wales.
Hello, Danny.
Good morning or good afternoon, both.
Have we got subtitles?
He hasn't even got an accent. What you chatting about?
He has. Speak. Speak.
I haven't got an accent.
He has got an accent.
You haven't
see?
got. You barely got an accent there, Danny. You've been mucking around with us
You know what he
Southerners
sounds
too
like?
much,
He
dear.
sounds like that one what was slipping on the cobbles on that Little
one?
Britain. Is he like one of those?
Oh,
What was his name? The one on Little Britain.
I don't know. Da, da, da. That
No,
one.
no,
Da,
no,
da,
no,
da.
no, the really gay one. The only gay in the village. The only gay in the village.
No, that's
Oh,
South Wales.
Oh, is that you? Are you?
No,
the
I'm
gay?
north.
No, he's in North, in Wrexham, where they have caravans. They have a lot of caravans up there. They're dirty. You can get one for £4,000.
What? Yeah, but what's in Wrexham? What do you do? What do
Grass
you do
and
in Wrexham?
trees.
There's grass, trees. It's the biggest town in North Wales.
Okay, and what do you do there?
I work in Chester.
Right, Chester's quite posh, isn't it?
It is. It's all right.
not
It's
Chester.
quite
What am I
Romany
thinking
and
of?
all
Chelsea.
that kind
Sorry,
of
I'm
stuff.
thinking of Chelsea.
No,
Sorry.
it's nowhere near Chelsea, is it?
No. So go on.
Let me play with this piece of tape while you're
Yeah.
chatting away, because
So-
I'm getting a bit bored.
Chop
here,
chop. So,
I work for Greg's.
Greg.
Cheese and
Oh.
onion pasties. I had 2 yesterday. I had a cheese and onion pasty and a vegetable pasta yesterday.
Very bad.
And a piece of pizza,
Very
because
bad.
they do bits of pizzas as well.
Very
Are you allowed to warm the food up?
What, after you've bought it?
Yeah. Well, before you bought it.
No,
'Cause
I think-
sometimes they're a bit.
Don't they cook it on?
There's
don't-
new
don't
rules
you,
about
don't
that.
you
isn't
cook
there?
it on the premises?
Yeah, all our food is prepared on premises. Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
thought
once,
that.
don't. But you
No.
can't warm it up anymore.
No,
Is that right?
They was going to tax them, wasn't they? They was going to tax you. The
Pasty tax.
The
that's
pasty
it.
tax. The pasty
Yeah,
tax.
you can reheat them, but at your own risk.
Oh. I don't do things risky.
What does that mean at your own risk?
I'm not a risky person.
If you reheat them after you've bought them,
Yes.
so when you buy them, they're warm, or they're hot. If you then take them home and they're cold and you reheat them and then you get food poisoning, then it's your
responsibility.
Your fault.
Your fault.
Doesn't happen with vegetarians. Very, very rarely do we get food poisoning. I mean, how many antibiotics have been injected into a pea? None.
Well, you
know what I mean?
Well, I'm not being funny. They get sprayed with all sorts of things when they're in the fields, don't they?
Yeah, but the peas are in pods, aren't they? The carrots have got skin on. You just wash them under the tap, and it wash it with antibiotics injected into you, and then you eat that animal. And you're killing all the antibiotics are going into your body, dear. So when you get something ill, and then they put antibiotics in you, they don't work because you've already had loads.
Antibiotics do work on me.
Very, very bad, dear.
Antibiotics do work on me.
Anyway, let's see. Why don't we ask Danny why he's calling in?
Yes, Danny, why are you calling in? Do you have a question for me?
No, really. I was just talking. I was going to talk about your holiday, really.
There you go.
Oh, what would you like to know?
Oh, what's that?
It was my phone.
Well, will people not take calls while I'm doing my shows, dear? Very rude.
I'm sorry for my co-host. He's very touchy.
Co-host?
He had a few technical problems when we started.
I was in pieces here.
Yeah.
JoAnna likes pasties. Pasties.
Pasties 101.
Pasties. Now, what are pasties 101? We don't know what that is. Do you know what that is, Danny? Pasties 101?
No. So Danny, have you been to New York? Or have you been to America at all?
I've been to America 3 times, yeah.
And where did you go?
I went to Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Disney boy.
I'm a very big Disney boy.
He's a Disney boy.
Right.
I want to plan to go to New York for my 30th, which is next year.
Right.
What's the atmosphere like for partying? It's
fantastic. People say that people were saying to me that people in New York are not friendly. That's a big load of rubbish. The people in New York are really, really friendly. Like we was having drinks on the rooftop in our hotel, and people were just generally talking to each other. You know, we had a woman sat down and she was from the Dominican Republic, and she owned porn. She as in porn in goods, not that sort of porn.
Not that stuff you watch.
No, I don't watch that. And she was really, really nice. You know, and another example, we was out on the street and we was lost and we was sort of looking around, and some guy just turned around and went, "You guys okay? Do you need some help?" You know, really. They're
probably trying to sell you something.
No. They were just really nice. There was one very small incident with some guys in Times Square. They was trying to hand out CDs, and if you take the CDs, they say, "Oh, give us a donation." They say they're free, but they're not. And I was trying not to take the CD, and he went to me, "You don't have to be scared of black people." And I said, "I'm not scared of you. I just don't want to give you money." What was that?
That's his phone. He won't turn his phone off. How rude is that?
Well, I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny, Danny Davis. You must turn your phone off when you're speaking to us, because this is a very, very important show. Chris Reardon is trying to get somewhere.
I am there. What do you mean get somewhere? I'm here. Vibrates. What was that, Danny?
I said I can't help it if my phone vibrates and text messages come through. I'm sorry. I do apologise.
Well, put it somewhere else, dear, while we're chatting.
Yeah.
That's the phone you're on. Can I just tell you that he's actually on a phone? Can you hear the quality of that call?
Very good.
It's what phone you got?
The HTC One M8.
Oh.
It's just like having a microphone in front of you. The quality of that call.
But no, for partying, when you go, you're going to want to go out gay partying?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's one street kind of where all the bars are situated. It's very Shoreditch, very Soho, very now.
St Christopher's.
Yeah, and it's really nice. But we went into a lot of
in Greenwich area.
In normal bars, and they could see that me and my boyfriend were together, no problems whatsoever. And what was really nice was I was able to call him my husband, which was a really nice thing to be able to do.
But he's not your husband.
But
won't marry you. You've asked him so many times.
No, I've asked him once. But it's nice to be able to say that kind of thing without having someone turn their nose up like they do over here. It's they're a lot more. What's that word?
Is that like turning your nose up? Go on.
Yeah. What's that word? When they're more not liberal, they're just more
acceptable.
Yeah. I think you'd have a great time. How old are you going to be?
I'm going to be 30 next year.
That's a fantastic age.
Who
That's
will you
a
go with?
fantastic age.
Probably just some friends and probably take some of the family.
Make sure that you fly Virgin. Fly Virgin.
I
they're the
always
best.
fly Virgin.
Fly Virgin. And on a flight like that, do premium or upper.
British Airways are getting a bit of a bad name with
So
their.
they've got a bad name.
They're cutting back left, right, and
They
centre.
They let a woman sit in her own urine for 18 hours or something.
Why?
Because she wanted to go to the loo while the plane was on the tarmac, and she was an old lady and she couldn't wait, so she wet herself, and then they made her sit in it for the whole flight.
Terrible. What story was this then?
I've read it somewhere the other day.
Let's have a-
But I also know quite a few trolley dollies, and the ones that work for BA keep saying to me, don't fly BA, just don't do it. Not even if you fly business or first, because they're cutting so many corners.
Oh, it is. It's only
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
a day ago.
Yeah.
A day ago.
Yeah, 13 hours, sorry. 13 hours she was made to sit in her own... I mean, I know boys that like to sit in their own urine for 13 hours and get turned on, but she's not one of those. Yeah, I know. But that's another story.
Heat Street. This is from a site called Heat Street. This was yesterday.
Yeah.
A lady, 87, was forced to sit in urine-saturated clothes for 13 hours on a British Airways flight between LA and London after cabin crew refused to let her visit the toilet. That's dreadful.
It's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful.
British Airways spokesman... Oh, just a minute. The British Airways spokesman said her highly trained cabin crew always work to make her customers as comfortable as possible, but everyone must remain seated with their seatbelts on.
Oh, that's rubbish. When you're sitting on the tarmac waiting... I've got
That's
up
dreadful,
and I've got up.
Absolutely
I wear this
dreadful.
body brace, and they couldn't do enough to help me. They couldn't. They said to me, "Do I want to lay the bed further back so I was more comfortable?" It does. It's all down to the person, you know. And those ones, I'm not being funny. Those ones at BA stuck up their own backsides. Right.
I always had a good experience on there. I've got to say.
That's because you don't know any different, do you?
Huh?
That's because you don't know any different. Hello, Katie. Hello, Katie Millen. Whoever you are.
You don't get that. You don't even get that level of service on. That kind of rubbish service on Ryanair.
I know. I mean, I don't use those sorts of airlines at all. I won't. I refuse to. I think it's disgraceful. You've herded in like cattle, and you know, and everything has a price.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
the flights are $14.99, but if you don't print off your own boarding pass, it's
Dreadful.
£35,
Dreadful.
something ridiculous like that. I don't know. Well, I do.
They're all
hope
right
you
if
do
you're
go
flying
to,
to,
and if
you know,
get,
like France or Spain.
Oh, I'm not really a European person, to be honest with you. I don't like Europe. I'm really not a European person. Very, very, very not good. Not good at all. But as I say,
Do you not like it because you can't speak a different language? Is that what it is?
no,
or
I don't know. There's something about Europeans. They don't like the English.
It's certainly the difference between the French Euro Disney and Disney in Florida is a massive difference.
I've not done it.
Just everything is. I don't think you'd like it.
No. As I say, anyway.
It's just a rip-off.
Anyway, Danny, you have a great time in New York, and make sure you stay somewhere nice, like the Gansevoort in Meatpacking or Park Avenue, and have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. There you go.
Thank you.
No problem. Nice to speak to you.
And you.
Bye now.
Bye.
There's Danny in Wales, boys and girls. Anyone else want to call in nice and quickly, because we're going to wrap up very, very soon. Now we've been chatting away for nearly an hour.
Have we really?
Yeah. 020-8144 3477 is our phone number. 020
What are we going to do?
8144
Are we going to go swimming?
3477. We are going to go swimming.
Oh,
yes. I've got
hungry.
birthdays to
I'm
do
hungry,
first.
though.
Birthdays.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry as well now.
I could eat chips from that lovely chip shop.
What? And then swimming after? We can't go swimming after chips, can we?
Yeah, but if I go swimming before, I won't be
You
able
want
to
to go to the
swim
chip
very
shop
far.
for dinner, where we went? Churchill's.
Yeah, it's nice. Churchill's.
We'll do that then,
Very
we'll do
nice,
that.
very nice for us. Now, does anybody want to know any more about my holiday, about me, about my tattoos, about anything to do with me? Does anybody want to send me some love? Little things that go across the screen? No? No, not at all. No, not one. Look.
We better do the birthdays then. Hang on a minute. and then we'll disappear.
Do you want me to do the birthdays?
We've got to do yes. We've got to do yesterday's ones as well because we weren't here yet. Well, we were, but only in one of our many outside. We haven't done outside broadcasts for ages, have we?
No.
What's the date today? So yesterday was the 3rd. There we go. There's yesterday's birthdays. Ian Thrussell. Now you'd know Ian. He was a DJ at GAY. He left there, and he's now just passed the test to drive the great big lorries. What's that called? HGV test. I think there might be a picture of him up there driving it actually with his.
Oh, I don't remember.
With his. Who's that woman?
Oh, he's licking.
I recognise her.
He's licking her breast.
Oh, how awful. There he is. He's just passed his test. Look,
Doesn't
he look like a lorry driver?
Now he
Doesn't
looks
he
familiar.
look like
he looks familiar.
He lived with me for a while when I was in Wandsworth in London.
I didn't know you then.
Long time ago. No, I wasn't with him. He just lived with me.
Yeah, but I didn't know you then.
Oh right. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No. So there's a picture. You might recognise him as a younger person. Hang on a minute.
Only one call. I'm very disappointed at one call.
No, I can't find any other photos of him. Anyway, so it was his birthday yesterday. Must be 44, I would guess. Let's just go back to the birthday thing. It's a bit clunky if you start mucking about with the different things. There we are.
Yeah, you're a bit clunky.
There we are. So he was 44 yesterday. Happy
Congratulations.
Birthday.
Happy birthday to
Ian
you.
Russell, 44 yesterday. Matt Taylor. I've known him for years. He was on CMP radio with me. Oh, did you know that one? That was an online, one of the first online, if not the first online radio stations.
Right.
So happy birthday to Matthew. He's always on holiday somewhere. He's like you. He loves going on holiday.
Yeah.
Loves going on holiday.
My nickname is Judith Chalmers.
Fiona was yesterday. That's
your first girlfriend,
that's my
and
very
I
first
got that
girlfriend.
right, if you remember
Fiona's
correctly.
birthday yesterday. Happy birthday yesterday, Fiona. James Scott was 44 yesterday. Happy birthday, James. Martin Brooks, 51. Gosh,
wow.
Still younger than me. Happy birthday, Martin, for yesterday. Scott Hampshire Jones, happy birthday for yesterday.
The Queen's younger than you, darling.
What? Jack Gilbert's birthday yesterday. We got David Gardner's birthday yesterday, 54. Chris Willis's birthday. Does internet radio again,
Yep.
36 yesterday. And
Chutney James.
Chutney James. We like that name, Chutney.
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 That is a
I like mango chutney.
I like mango chutney on
chutney.
poppadoms.
28 years old yesterday. So they're yesterday's. And today's birthdays, I haven't looked at today's. Oh my gosh, there's 18 birthdays.
Oh my Lord. Right.
At the top of the list, the lovely JoAnna, whose birthday is today. JoAnna is always writing into the show, puts little messages, and we'll go back to those messages in a minute. So happy birthday.
Okay.
Shaun Ryan, that's one of my cousins.
Right.
43 today.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. I don't know how you say that. Razak, today's birthdays. Dan Moore,
Dan
you know
Moore.
Dan.
Hello, Dan.
Dan.
Hello,
he used to work
Dan.
with Brewers.
Did
Happy
he?
birthday, Dan.
Hello, Dan.
Yeah. Angel Rubio. He's running I think he's running a bar in the Netherlands.
Oh.
In Holland. He used to run Halfway to Heaven.
Okay.
And Angel was a fat little boy.
Yeah.
Okay, you won't mind me telling you this. It was a fat little boy who used to come and dance on the stage at the Black Cap. And now, look at him now. There he is on the right. Look how good looking he is now. Look at
Angel.
that.
I know Angel.
He's one of those people that
Yeah,
was.
I know Angel. I remember Angel and he never remembers me. He never says hello to me when he sees me.
Isn't that funny? That.
Yeah.
I should not remember.
Oh, I am very rememberable, darling.
Eh? Anyway, he left there and took up residence in Holland. He lives in Holland now. And he's like one of those people that was grew into a beautiful swan. A little bit like myself. I'm just still waiting for that to happen.
You are, yeah.
Mark Geddes. Happy birthday, Mark.
Yeah.
Alison Alman. Look at that lovely little cat.
Yeah.
Little kitten there
Little
on
pussy.
a thing.
Demeanor McCall.
Demeanor. Is it
Demeanor.
Demeanor McCall, Aaron Lebowitz, Jamie Friel, Dylan Walters. Dylan, I think I worked with him at Belushi's. Happy birthday, Dylan.
Yeah.
We got Denise Michelle Evans, 48 today. Jay Passy, he rides horses. Can you see that?
Yeah.
44 today. Daam Costete, 26.
Well, we're being very challenged today with the
very
names,
challenging
aren't we?
with the names.
Very
today.
challenging.
DJ Vass Paul, 46. And Paul Ian Hipkins, 42 years old today. Now, do you know what we do now?
No, I'll tell you what we do now is we go back to the really nice looking one and wish him happy birthday
Which
again.
one's that one?
Where's it gone? Where's the arrow?
This programme is not to be used to try and chatting people up.
Well, how do you get back up to the...
What do you want to do now?
Move it,
Up that way,
down,
like that.
Down.
There is no more.
No,
oh, you mean up, you idiot.
Up. You idiot. Up. Keep going. Yeah, Dan Moore, we wish you a very
That's
very
Dan,
happy,
bless his heart, darling.
very happy, but
what's
very
that?
nice.
What's that there?
That looks like a gimp,
A what?
some sort of gimp machine. Sun's out, guns out.
Right, come on, here we go. You can do birthday song today.
Happy birthday.
Do it in tune, for God's sake.
Happy birthday.
No, dear, I'll start again.
you.
Follow my lead. In tune, dear, at least. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. There we go. Matthew wants to know how Katie the cat is. Well, actually, yesterday we cleaned her paws because, unfortunately, she's completely incontinent now, the cat. I've got the floor covered in puppy pads. Oh, I need to order some more puppy pads downstairs.
Well, don't you use them for yourself as well at night?
Sometimes
you roll
I put
them up, don't you?
I put them on in bed in case I wet myself. I do that, yes. Unfortunately, even after she's been to big toilet, then she walks around and round in it. And her paws were a right state. So we cleaned those yesterday.
Yeah,
she
was so good.
She was very good about it. Now she's got bright, clean, white paws and no dirt on them.
No dirt.
We had to...
separate a little...
Move the... What do you do?
What you do is you
know
pull
with
the
her
claw
paws?
out
So you get,
and give it a good
you
wipe.
don't pull it, you just push it and it comes out.
Yeah.
But all round where the claw goes in, it was all dirty in there. Poor old thing she is.
Oh,
but-
she's such a lovely cat. I love her like one of my own. I mean, I have four cats. I do want another one, but Andy won't let me get another one.
Oh, well.
So I might just buy one anyway.
Yes, you might do. Well, that's it for the show today, boys and girls. Thank you very much for joining us.
Now, don't forget, in 4 weeks' time, it's my birthday. So any cards or anything, I will be doing a birthday show for our Ronnie's Day Out, which will be on.
Are you doing a birthday show? Are you?
Yes, for the
second. That's a
second.
recorded one, isn't it?
That will be the recorded one
A recorded
where
show
Chris takes
when
me
we
out
go shopping.
and spends a
I've said
huge amount of
I
money
will
on
buy
me.
him a lovely shirt for about £50.
No.
From the... Eh?
No,
From
we've
the
already
60
discussed
then,
this.
60
We've already
then,
discussed
£60.
this. We've already discussed this. It has been discussed.
You're very good at getting things out of people, aren't you? Really?
It's not about getting things out of people. It's about feeling the love.
Do you want dinner?
I'm starving. Can we go and have some
Look
chips?
at the clock then, because they turn the grill off at 1:30.
Right, I need chips.
Well,
Come
I'm
on.
dying for a cup of
We're
tea.
going to go and have chips, right? Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for listening to me.
Now,
I really appreciate the fact that you've all, listened to my about my holiday and about me. If you want me on the show even more, just email into Chris.
Why would they want you on the show even more? Why don't you do your own show? I think you should do your own show.
I like to do a show with you because it's quite funny watching you trying to set it all up, and when it doesn't work, you get all stressed.
That has never ever happened before. What happened? There's a piece of software in front of me, okay, and and then it connects to Facebook. But then we should be able to see ourselves on Facebook, but we couldn't, and it was just like a black screen. And I mucked about with that. It must have been 45 minutes.
At least.
Sitting up here trying different things, and it wouldn't work. And I thought, I wonder if it is still just coming through, and it was. So even though we couldn't see it on the screen in front of us, it was coming through the wires and out the internet. So I don't know what's happened there, but we'll find out anyway. Let's go.
We certainly will.
Thank you very much, boys and girls. I don't know what time you're back tonight. Might be back a little bit later on tonight. We'll be late tonight, sort of 11ish. I might be back late tonight. If not, I'll see you again on the next show. Say goodbye.
Thank you very much, boys and girls. It has been an absolute pleasure for me, an absolute pleasure for you.
No pleasure at all from me.
So it's good night from him.
Cheerio now. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.